Hey friends, it's Quenby, the Grateful Queen here on YouTube. Happy Friday, friends. I see some friends coming in the chat. I am so happy to see you. It is February 19th. Welcome back for another live at 5, which is a video I do every week at 5 p.m. Pacific time on the channel. I'm sorry, I'm laughing and smiling because I have never been so late to my own live video on YouTube before. It's just been one of those types of days. How about for you? Give me a check-in in the chat about how the week in reselling is going for you. What's happening in your business? What are you selling? How are your sales? Give me a little bit of check-in to get the conversation rolling. I'm so happy you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new, be sure to introduce yourself in the live chat. People will welcome you. We have an amazing community. If you're new to the video, every Friday I go live and it's a reseller community night. And we basically get together as a bunch of people who resell online and we talk about what it's like reselling online in 2021. We share tips and tricks for selling online. We talk about where are we getting our inventory? Are you buying mystery boxes from Thredup or Jomar Wholesale? Are you out sourcing and thrifting for your reselling business? We talk about it all. I've been selling mostly fashion on eBay for almost 10 years, and I've been on Poshmark a few years, but you will find people in the chat that sell everywhere. Let us know in the chat, where are you selling? What are you selling? And how is it going? There are people in the chat who sell on Mercari, Depop, Citizen, people that sell to Thredup, people that sell on Facebook Marketplace. We love to talk about all and any kinds of reselling. Hi, friends. I'm going to say hi to people, so I'm so excited to see you. Give me a little bit of a check-in, and then I'll be sure to check in with you about my week in reselling as well. Let's say hi to my friend Lisette. Happy Friday, beautiful people. I pray you all a fantastic week. We're cold here in Massachusetts and more snow today. I'm so over it. Oh my gosh. Can we just talk about the weather? It is pertinent because I'm filming this on February 19th and we have had like unprecedented weather. My friends in the South in Texas and Tennessee are sending me pictures with snow. How is that affecting your reselling business? Is anyone having issues with reselling, shipping? It's important to talk about. I'm coming to you here from Northern California. It's like 60 degrees and sunny. I'm not rubbing it in. I'm just saying I'm not having that issue. So it's really great to bring awareness to what's happening in other areas because it might affect your business. Donna is here. Hello all. I'm in central Pennsylvania and we've been having snow all week. I'm ready for spring. I know. I think this is one of the hardest times, like mid-February, March, when we're like ready for spring, but we're getting cold and rain. Hi, Nicole. Birdie Looks is in the house. How's it going? How are those gorgeous babies of yours? How are you managing to do all that you do with raising kids, reselling, other work, having a husband? Husbands and partners can be like high maintenance sometimes. Zoe's here. Hi, everyone. Happy Snowy Friday from Boston. I love that you're here from Boston. So I've lived in California for 20 years. I'm like practically a native, I guess, now. But I'm from Boston. My family's still there. I fly in every summer. We go to Maine. And I just love talking to the East Coast peeps. Barbara Babash is here. Good evening, y'all. How are things going in your Poshmark closet, Barbara? What's selling for you? She has a tendency to get really great deals. She's a good sourcer out there thrifting. I have not been thrifting since mid-December. I went like one time. So that is the effect of the pandemic where I live, everything being shut down, it just really not being safe to get out there very much at all. So I'm doing all my sourcing online. I am in the land of unboxing. Like, did anyone see my post on Instagram? Come find me over there at The Grateful Queen. Alana's with us saying good evening. Oh, I feel some of my energy coming back. I did not have the best day. Let us know about you. I have, I don't talk about this much, but I have some pain issues. I've got some migraine neuropathy. And some days it brings me down. And I'm sharing that with you because I know, looking at our friends in the chat here, there are many of you that struggle with some type of health issue, some type of disability, or maybe mental health stuff. And reselling has been a savior for many of us. that saving grace for many of us that want to work from home because we want the flexibility so that if we have days where we're really not feeling well, hey, it's got to be a light day. Like today I got my listings done. I got 5 in and I got my shipping done. And that was like what I could manage. And that's okay. You are not alone. Many of us struggle in different ways and we keep hustling and working. Hi, Resale Royalty. Thanks for that tip today over on Insta. Hi, Sarah Lee. I've been enjoying, as ever, on Instagram, your vintage collection. Debbie R., listening and listing. That is awesome, Debbie. Good to see you. What are you listing? I posted today on Instagram a little bit about my listing process. I better drink some water. Stay hydrated. Alana says, hello from sunny Las Vegas. Hello, my beautiful friends. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Make sure you've hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed with the bell turned on, you don't get notifications when I go live. So glad for tonight, says Shelzu Gifts, Michelle's Closet. Tell us why. What kind of day and night are you having? Show up exactly as you are. All are welcome, no matter what's going on with you, no matter how you're feeling, whatever. You are welcome here. Show up exactly as you are. Show up and tell the truth and be authentic here in the chat and let us know what's going on for you. Hey, Brittany, all bossed up. Great to see you. I was sorry that you guys had to cancel your live over at Terry's channel because of the weather. So I hope you guys reschedule. I'd love to get to know you more. I'm going to be on Terry's channel at Evolving Always Productions. I forget when, but sometime soon. I'll make sure to let you guys know. She messaged me that she can't be here tonight. She's spending time with her hubby. Mackenzie and Co. Hi, everyone. Great to see you, Mackenzie. Christy Blocker, my reselling family. Hey, my sister. And Married Life. Hi, Alicia. How's it going? Alicia and I watch each other's videos and comment, and I appreciate her support, and I like also supporting her. And that's how we build community. That's how we build community here as resellers. Go over and subscribe to each other's channels. Leave comments. Let them play in the background so your YouTubers can get watch time. Whatever you can do to support a fellow reseller, that's what we do here. Okay, I see some great conversation, but I want to say hi to everybody. I saw, what does this say here? Banna Mom 23, glad to hear that, resale. My migraines can be B. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit about that. Oh, here's James. Hi, James. So good to see you. I shouted you out in my video today, James, because I knew I was recording a new video, a Thredup rescue box. You guys know I am like the unboxing queen now. That's like how I'm running my business. Tons of Thredup rescue boxes. And the one I opened today was pretty good. And there's a brand in there. I don't want it to be a spoiler. But I said it so wrong. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I know. I need my friend James to like help me out here. You think you know how to pronounce things and you're a little bit familiar with designers until you have to do it on a video. And then it's like, how do you say this Italian designer? Beth Tillman, how is it going, my friend? Missed you. I think you missed one of these times recently. Okay, great chat starting to happen. Kelly is here. How is your mom? How are things going, my friend Kelly? Oh, yep, send a little love. And Brandy's here. Endless Fashion by Brandy. I've gotten back on Instagram, but no pics because I had deleted them all. I've got to add some back. What are you thinking about that? Let us know in the chat. How do you choose to use platforms like Instagram for your business? Are you just on there to like chat and have fun and connect, or are you there to promote your business in some way? I think it's a fantastic tool for growing your business, for connecting with others. But there's a lot of ways you can really market your business on there. So what's your plans? Hi, Amberlicious. Happy Friday to you. I was feeling so tired and crappy. And then I get on here and look at me. Do I sound super tired and crappy? I just get so excited to see you guys. Hi, Barbara. Barbara's here. Good evening, everyone. So great to see you. And Judith Smith is here. This is Goddess Threads. Hi, everyone. Isn't that the best name? I know you might have said it already, but I want to hear the story again behind your name. If you're in the chat and you've got a cool username, make sure to tell us what your real name is too, and how you like to be called, and a little bit about you, because we want to get to know each other and support each other and be each other's network and community. And the way we do that is by, talking and getting to know each other. So let us know a little bit about you. Hi, Fashion Cat. I try to market my business on Instagram. I periodically do fashion-related quizzes on my story. What is that? I want to do a fashion-related quiz. Some people do sales. I use it to kind of promote my YouTube, but I don't think I've used Instagram as a tool very well to promote my business. For instance, I don't say like, hey, 50% off my Poshmark closet. And I don't do that enough. That's an area where I could grow. So let us know if you have tips. Hi, Charlene. Eyelet Dreams Reseller. Hi, y'all. Posh sales are still doing well. Good old hubby sharing lots. And me too, and sending out offers to likers. I need to go on a big listing binge tonight, though. What's your goal? I love that your husband, like, helps you share. Like, that just makes me feel so good. Like, all warm and fuzzy. That's amazing. Like, I can't imagine that anyone would want to share. I mean, I've kind of said openly, I don't love sharing. I love Poshmark. I'm so excited about my growth on Poshmark recently. For the first time ever, I've had several weeks where Poshmark sales outdid eBay sales. And I have some ideas. If anyone wants to talk more about why that is, I'm happy to share. So ask questions. Okay, there's so much good chat. Let me say hi. My mom is here. Grateful Babette. Torvald is here. And when I said, are you coming up at 5:20? He's like, maybe. Maybe he's got some better things to do. Grateful Babette. How sweet of someone to ask about me. What wonderful friends. And of course, you look beautiful. Grateful Babette. I'm using that trick that I've often told you before, which is when you feel like crap. Like when I feel kind of crappy physically, I just put on more makeup and a nice top. It's like a trick, and it sometimes works. People are like, you look nice. I'm like, great, it's working. It sometimes helps you to lift a little bit. Colleen's Closet is here. Making content on Instagram isn't an easy task. Say more about that. I feel that way too, and I'm really trying to learn. Alana says, I try to promote on Instagram. Not sure it's helped make sales, but I like to connect. I 100% am using Instagram as a tool for connection. For connection with other resellers like you. And it's just fun. Like, I love label porn pictures. Like when people are sharing the best brands in their haul. Love it. I love liking people and comment on their post. But I think I could do better marketing, like great things I have for sale, or if I'm running a sale, or you can even do sales on Instagram. I think there's a ton of potential. Endless Fashion by Brandy. Hubby brought in about 100 pounds more last night. I still have a Goodwill blue box of the clothing jewelry that I got a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't had time to open it. So you have got a lot of inventory. Fantastic. If you don't know what Brandy's referring to, Goodwill blue box, you can Google it. The Goodwill, they do like mystery boxes, and they come out on Fridays, and get on their email list. They tend to sell out. I personally have not had great luck with them, but that doesn't mean anything. A lot of people have, like my friend Melissa. Hey, Melissa, what's going on with you? What are you working on? Last time when you checked in, you were like actually trying to have less items on eBay, and you were talking to us a little bit about that. All right, let me see. Judith Smith said, I sold a vintage leather jacket for, does that say $1,200 on eBay to a buyer with zero feedback? I'm a little worried of scams. Holy moly. Wow. Are you saying $1,200 for a vintage leather jacket? Criminy. I've not made like a sale that big. I think my biggest sale really is like $200. I've had a few $200 sales, but yeah, I'd probably be a little concerned. I'd love to hear what other people think about that. If it was me, what I would probably do is not much you can do. Like I'd reach out to them and say, hey, I'm ready to ship your order when I receive payment. And then do you have automatic unpaid item case come on? I do. On my eBay store, mine set to 4 days. If they don't pay in 4 days, eBay starts a case, gives them a little bit to pay. If they don't pay, it gets marked on their account, and you just relist the item and start again. You could reach out and say, hey, to them, but not much you can do. Hi, Ashley Gibson. It's always the worst when you have to say something for the first time out loud on camera. Yeah, I know. I've started including my bloopers in my YouTube videos because it's just like one long blooper, and it's like the majority of my videos are bloopers. So I'm like, I'm just leaving them in. Like, that's what's going on. Hi, Deborah. I really haven't been doing reselling activities this week, cuddled up in a blanket all week. Hey, you know what? If you had another job, you would take like a snow day or a break sometimes or a vacay. I think one of the things about being a reseller, something I struggle with, is that you can work 24/7. There's always stuff for you to list. You can always be sourcing. You can always be answering questions, sharing. It is a 24/7 job unless you put some boundaries around it. And so I think sometimes you need a little bit of a break and a rest, and then you're like ready to do it again, and that's okay. James says, I'm sorry about your migraines. I am too. It's been kind of I've done every kind of treatment. I've been assessed at UCFF Medical Center. I've done the thing, and it's just kind of something I learned to live and cope with, like many of us struggling with those things. I want to do a special shout out to Deborah and James, and I don't see, has Roxy come in yet? Or Holly? Where the heck's Holly? For being on the live and on Monday, Valentine's Day. Go back and watch that if you didn't. It was such a fun time. We gave away a ton of stuff. I was so appreciative of the generosity of our community. People gave out really nice giveaways, and they did that just to be generous to their community. There's not like anything, it was totally selfless, and I just thought, wow. And I felt really good when I shipped off my cactus poly mailers to one of the winners, so I hope you did too. And I just want to thank you, and I'm going to try and do one of those like every couple months, so let me know if you want to be on sometime. I'm asking for people that are in our community and come to the Fridays. And if you already have a big YouTube channel and everyone gets to see you, you might not get priority, because I want to have people come on that are from our Friday that we get to see their face and hear their voice for the first time. That's just my thinking on it, but let me know what you guys think. Let me see what I'm missing down here. Hi, joining JoJo. I see you. Your comment just splashed away. Hey, Jess. Creative Jess Reviews is with us. Eyelet Dream says, one long blooper. That's so funny, Quimby. I actually prefer unedited videos. Glad you rolled up in the blanks today. Totally. Glad you rolled up in the blanks today. Totally important. Yeah, I do edit my videos quite a bit. I actually enjoy it. Like, I probably have each video is probably 25 minutes, and I try and get it down to 10 or 12. I'm learning a lot about editing, and I really enjoy it. It takes a long time, but yeah, I'm okay with editing. There's a lot of editing going on. I hope I'm saying this right. I'm the worst. Please forgive me. Banamom23, me too. Many more sales on eBay than Poshmark. Brandy's here. What up? We haven't seen you in a little bit. So glad to see you. Okay, let me see. I'm going to go back up here. Hi, Lori Richardson, Seattle Gal Style. Where have you been? We miss you. I got a 5-star rating. Popped up on my Poshmark screen. Lori says, hi, all. I'm Lori from just outside Seattle. I sell on 5 platforms. Yes, give us your Poshmark secrets, Quenby. LOL. I love listing on Posh, but make far more sales on eBay. Where have you been? I'm so glad to see you. And tell us, how do you manage 5 platforms? What's your secret there? For me on Posh, I'm just on there all the time now. I am following people. I am sharing people. I'm sharing myself. I'm trying to get up to 3 times a day. I'm trying to list every day. I was always listing 5 to 10 items a day on eBay, and now I'm it's both. So I'm trying to do 5 to 10 a day on eBay and Posh. Posh just wants you on there all the time. They want you living on there, but it's paying off. But in full transparency, eBay I've always sold way more. It's been my main deal, but I lost my top rated seller badge or something this month because I had to cancel 2 orders because I sold them on Poshmark. Have you guys had that? The best thing ever that has come along is cross-listing with Vendoo for me. Total game changer. Saw a major increase in my sales when I got Vendoo. I have a link in my description for 25% off if you want to try it. I highly, highly recommend it. Yeah, do it. But sometimes something will sell on both platforms, and it's shoot, I'm really, every day whenever I ship, I delete, but I must miss it. And so if you cancel an order on eBay, you get majorly dinged. So I've got over 2,000 positive feedback, 100% positive feedback, but I lost my little badge that says top rated seller performance or whatever. And I think that is affecting my sales. I mean, it'll be different next month, but Veronica said, hi friends. Hi Quimby. I'm late because I wrestled with my 4-year-old to give him a bath and a haircut. Oh my God. Mom life. Oh my God. With a 4-year-old too. You're awesome. You're doing amazing. Chicken the Sticks. Hey, Quimby, hellish few days here. I'm here. She's from Maine, too, and I love it because I go to Maine most years and rent a house with my family. Maybe she'll tell me all the great places to thrift when I'm there, if I can get there this year. All right, I'm going to move down. I don't know. I'm all over the place, you guys. I'm really trying to get to everything. Let's see. Lisette said, sorry, I'm here. I lost track of time. I'm so glad you're here, Lisette. I love you. Follow her at Posh is My Purpose over on Instagram. She's been doing a ton of lives and a ton of giveaways. Like, she's an awesome member in our community. So Melissa says, you get around that by asking them if they would like to replace it with another item. If not, offer to cancel their behalf. Yes, really good tip right there. Hi, Eva from Castell's Posh Closet. I see you. Hi, Courageously Thriving Michelle. I see you too. Oh my God, I better get better on these comments. Get yourself together here, Quimby. Fire it up. Yes, Melissa, that is an awesome tip. I figured that out and it really worked for me. I sold the same loft linen blazer on Poshmark and eBay, and I wrote to her and said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Do you want to choose something else from my closet? And she just chose another blazer. So I sent her the other blazer. I didn't have to cancel anything. So that's a really good tip. If you sell the same item because you're cross-posting on more than one platform, try to avoid canceling. Nobody likes that. Try and see if they'll accept something else. Like, it's worth it. It was worth giving her a little bit more expensive item at the same cost of the one that so I didn't have to cancel. Diva 1675, welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you live in the country? What do you sell? I personally don't use Mercari or Depop, but there are other people in the chat. So if you have a question, put it in the chat. We'll get to it. I want to say hi to Castell's Posh Closet. Hi, all. We're getting some beautiful weather, right? And I want to say hi to Seems So Vintage. Welcome back again. I'm so glad that you're here. We're newer to our community and you came back again. And I just want to say thank you for that. You are building your community. I might have to leave a little bit early tonight. I usually try and do 1 hour, but my beautiful partner, Peter, did I bring him on the Valentine's Day Live? I think I should. He's picking up those like fancy pizzas that they put in the brick oven. So I might have I might have to eat. I'm like low carb, but not tonight. I'm not. I see a nice super chat and I'm going to go find it. Oh, Nicole, thank you so much. You're doing wonderful, Quimby. We love you. Thank you so much. Some days you just need to hear that. I really appreciate you showing up each week and sharing with us. And one of the things I appreciate about Nicole Birdie Lux is she's so awesome in the chat. Have you guys noticed that? Like, she's always encouraging everybody. She's always like, go subscribe to their channel. Like, she's just an awesome community member. And I'm really happy to have her as one of my friends. Did Holly make it in, guys? I see someone saying hi to Holly. My girl, Holly. Hey, Ginger Handpicked. She's talking to Resale Royalty saying only 5% shipping is a breeze. I really appreciate the super chat. I want to let you know that. I really, really do. Okay. Oh my gosh. There's so much good stuff here. Endless Fashion by Brandy says, I work full-time out of the home. So that takes me away a lot. I want to quit and do this full-time so bad. What's holding you back? Let's talk about something that's on my mind. But first, let's say hi to Liz. Realize You. Awesome username. Wow, 2 cancellations caused you to lose top rated. That's crazy. I know. There's a way on eBay to go in there and look. So I was able to like look at in my seller hub and I followed the whole trail. And I have like all 5s on shipping, on all the other things that they're rating me on, but then I had the 2 cancellations and I was like, shoot. So I'm going to work better, harder on that because I think it's really messing with my sales because usually my sales are much better on eBay and they're not super slow, but slower. Okay. I want to talk to you guys about fear because it's on my mind. I want to talk to you about fear in business. I was listening to a great spiritual talk today about it and I was like, I want to talk to my community about that. Where the heck is this? Where is this comment of my good friend Melissa? I love seeing your face up there, but I can't get the comment off. It's probably way up there. Oh, let me see what happens if I click another one. Fashion Cat, thank you so much. Thanks for hosting this great way to get acquainted with other resellers. Oh my God, I appreciate that so much. You have no idea how much that means to me. I appreciate it. You're so gorgeous in your picture and you have like pink in your hair and I'm jealous of you because you're just amazing. That was probably too much, but I think you're awesome. Thank you. And it means a lot to me because my whole goal on this channel, because it's part of my life purpose, is to bring people together and see you and hear you and help people be a part of a community where they feel like, hey, people know me a little bit. People are there for me a little bit. I can ask questions. I can get support. I can show up on Friday and feel like I'm a part of something. Like, that is my whole goal in my life, my general life purpose, and also with the channel. So I really appreciate being recognized and having you say that. Okay. I wanted to talk about fear, and this is what I want to talk about with you guys because it was coming up for me. I want to ask you about the role of fear in your reselling business. And I want to ask you this question that I had to ask myself about a year ago, which was, what would you do in your reselling business if you weren't nervous about it? If you weren't afraid to fail or do it wrong or what people would say about you? If you could move forward even with a little bit of fear, a little bit of anxiety, a little nervousness, a little discomfort because you're not entirely sure, what would you do? What would you do differently? What might you try? And what's kind of holding you back? What I was listening to today on this talk was how about, yeah, there's going to be fear. There's going to be a little fear. Like this came up when I wanted to start my YouTube channel about a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. And I wanted to so bad that I was afraid. And I was afraid what people would say about me and if they'd like it and if I'd get any subscribers. But I moved forward anyway. And I'm so thankful that I did. Because here's the thing. The nervousness and the discomfort and the fear does not mean stop. It doesn't mean don't move forward. It's okay to move forward, even if you have a little bit of discomfort, and I think sometimes fear holds us back from what we would do in our business, what we would try. Do you want to try a palette? Do you want a YouTube channel? Do you want to start a boutique? Do you really want to go into vintage? Is there some change you'd like to make that you're a little nervous about? And how can we help you and support you moving forward? Oh my gosh, Melissa said 58 watching and only 24 likes. Hit that thumbs up. And if you're watching the replay, please hit the thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. It pushes content out so that other people can learn from us and benefit from this. Hey, Jacob, great to see you. Hello, friends from the unexpected fancy new ski resort that is the state of Mississippi. Hey, do you know Alicia? Isn't Alicia Married Life in Mississippi too? Great to see you all. Great to see you, Jacob. I missed you when you weren't here for a while. Hey, Tony Smith, I see you. I'm so glad you're here. There's Holly. Holly, when you weren't in your top spot, I was like, what? Good to see you, Holly. I appreciate you so much for being on Monday, Holly, and helping us with the giveaway because you're awesome at it. And that would be really hard for me to do the chat and the guests and try and do the giveaway. And I really appreciate it. So Diva 1675. I'm so nervous about Poshmark. It seems so much going on. I even bought a book on Poshmark. Is there a book on Poshmark? What are your tips, you guys? What would you say to someone that's nervous to start on Poshmark? Let's hear what the community has to say. I was on eBay years before I started Poshmark. I was a little nervous about it myself. Here's one tip, and that is to let yourself start and try. Even if you're a little nervous, even if you don't know what you're doing, start, a few things so that you can put a few things up there and see how it goes and learn the platform, make a few sales so that you understand the process a little bit. But what do you guys have for Poshmark tips for our friend here? Yeah, Alicia is in Mississippi. Are you near Jacob? Do you guys know each other? Beth says, I'm scared to start YouTube videos, but I'm gathering content to do broken zipper repairs. I'm going to gather items with broken zippers. That would really be helpful. I don't know if I could do it, but I'd want to watch. Eva says, hi, Quenby. I went thrifting locally, but some of the thrift stores were not restocked and low on options. I'm assuming that it is due to less people wanting to work. They have hiring signs. I think you're right. I think when we all get vaccinated in the next 3-6 months, a year, and we're in my area, Sonoma County, they're looking at like a year for the general population. I'm hoping that because I'm a healthcare worker, I'm a psychotherapist, and I work through Medi-Cal and blah, 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 that I might be able to get some priority on getting vaccine, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I think thrift stores, so things are just starting to open around here. I don't know. Hey, Mo. Mo says, watch YouTube videos on Poshmark how-to. That's a great tip. Yeah, there's so much content out there on how-to for Poshmark. I bet some of the people in the chat have content on their channels. I've got some on my channel, but I don't have like a step-by-step. I have a lot of step-by-step tutorials about selling on eBay, like actually how to list with me, where we sit there together and we list on my computer. But I don't have a ton of how-tos on Poshmark. Let me know in the chat, do you have a channel? And do you have how-tos, like how to get started for beginners? Oh, I love you, Lisette. See, this is why I love you. Lisette says, do it scared. There's got to be a t-shirt. I want it. Do it scared, do it all. Reselling, a new hobby, whatever it is. Once you're in it, you'll be great. Do it scared. I love that. I feel like my whole life is do it scared. Does anybody relate to that? Like I'm an introvert. I have a little bit of anxiety stuff, like many of us. And I feel like the world can be quite overwhelming. Reselling can be overwhelming. Learning something new can be overwhelming. And I feel like that a lot of the time, a little overwhelmed or a little nervous, but I move forward anyway. And I've learned something at the age of 44. I've learned something that it's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to be a little scared. When you feel a little scared about trying something new, like selling on Poshmark, starting a YouTube channel, anything like that, that isn't a sign. That isn't a stop sign. Being uncomfortable does not mean don't move forward. In most cases, I'm not talking about emergency situations. I'm talking about in most cases, the things that we're a little afraid of. There's not a real threat to our safety. So it's okay to move forward, even if you're uncomfortable and even if you're scared. Melissa said there are several books on Amazon about all the platforms. Oh my God, that's so funny. Like how to sell on Poshmark. Right. Zoe said, I've had mixed results from retail arbitrage so far, although I keep learning and improving. I did a lot of retail arbitrage in the past. I have some videos on it, like the TJ Maxx yellow tag sale. There's pros and cons. There's pros and cons. Here's the biggest con for me that I've learned over time. Most of the things that you're going to get at TJ Maxx, clearance, Marshalls, Ross, whatever those stores are like that, it's an oversaturated market most of the time. The stuff that's selling really cheap there on clearance, you get the stuff home, you go to list it on Poshmark, and there's like 35 of 40, 50 the same tops. So that's something to be mindful of. If I go again to do retail arbitrage, I'm going to look stuff up more and be like, how saturated is the market? Because even though this is only $5 or $10 for this Free People top, if there's a ton of them, it's just so hard to sell. You know what I'm saying? Lori Richardson has given some wisdom saying, just dive in. There's so much support and assistance is available here on Instagram with other resellers. Ooh, let's see what Birdie says. I want to start Amazon FBA, but I'm a little nervous about starting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a big market. Yeah, I think it's okay to start even if you're nervous, to start somewhere and just let yourself learn a little bit. And there is so much information available out here. Ginger Handpick says, I'm an avid knitter. And today, several people in my knitting groups were talking about being afraid of new techniques. I said, it's string. You are stronger than string. Yes, that is so good. Like, I totally want to say you are stronger than string. Like, I might just kind of use that. You're stronger than string. It's like, yeah, your urge to want to do it has to be stronger, a little bit stronger than your fear. And you have to be able to say to yourself, hey, fear, I see you there. Thank you. Like, it's awesome. I know you're there to serve a purpose, but I'm just trying to knit here. I'm just trying a new platform. It's not life or death. I'm just going to list a few things on Poshmark. So Fear, I'm glad you're there. I appreciate it, but I'm moving forward anyway. Like, you don't get to make the decisions, Fear. No, you don't. And if we let Fear make the decisions, our life can just get very, very small, you know? Hey, Lori Jean, good to see ya. I see you there. And Lisette is reminding us to please subscribe, hit the bell, and that thumbs up, everyone. It really does help me out. I would appreciate it so much. Melissa says, I know I suck at RA. LOL. Oh, retail arbitrage. It's also not my favorite to do. So there you go. You know, maybe it's not for you. And that's okay. Unless you're saying, hey, I really want to learn it, but I'm not hearing that. Oh, did Gino come in? I see someone saying hi to Gino. I love Colleen's Closet is echoing, do it scared. Does anyone know how to like make merch and stuff like that? Like, I want to make so many amazing, like, do it scared. I want to make reselling fun stuff like that, but I don't know how to do it. Hey, Gino. Sorry I'm late. I just uploaded my new video. Lisette says, yes, me too. I jump in and I think about it after. I'm 50. I don't have time to be scared. I hear ya. I hear ya. Hey, little patch of Heaven Homestead. I'm so glad you made it. We have 57 friends watching. Hopefully we've got a bunch of likes down there and that you're subscribed. I have a small channel, but it's all about gardening and chickens and goats. No reselling tips here. Hey, we're friends on Instagram, right? Maybe you can send me a link because my son Torvald is obsessed with chickens. Like, he raises chickens at his dad's and he's just like so into it. So I'll come over and watch. Beth said, I went to Baltimore to visit my daughter and the bins were so different than Miami. Tons of sales over President's Day weekend. We hit up the bins plus 2 stores and everything was 50% off. Ooh, did you get anything really that you're excited about, Beth? The bins is another term for what's called the Goodwill outlet. It's a place where you pay by the pound. If you're interested in finding a bins or outlet near you, just Google it. Goodwill outlet. Yeah, they're so different. They're so different. I have like a fantasy of like a thrift road trip where I just go around and go to all of them. Mine are like so nasty. Mine kind of suck. Like, I watch you guys and I'm like, wow. I watch your videos, like Alicia Married Life has a lot of bins videos, and it's like kind of a regular store. Like, there's a linoleum floor, there's lights. Mine's like a garage warehouse. So I'm jealous. Hey, Holly says, I want that fix the zipper lesson, Beth. So make sure to tag us or let us know when you get that video out. Banana Mom says, I was also on eBay first. I think it's kind of easier if you're on eBay first, you guys, because it's a little bit more complicated platforms. Look at Beth. Melissa saying, I would totally watch your zipper video. So there you go. Joining Jojo says, just do it. Start with stuff you already own and start listing. 100%. Just do it. Just put a few things on there. And Diva says, I sold out in 2 months on Mercari, but I think I have imposter syndrome and that I won't be successful again, but I want to branch out. Fashion Cat says, who do you all use to authenticate designer items? I have some questionable men's Gucci shoes and some Fendi monster loafers that I'm not sure about. Anyone else? Did anyone else already answer this? I haven't paid for authentication, but if I had Fendi or Gucci, I probably would, because those are really high ticket dollar items. I've learned to do some authentication at home. There's tons of information on the internet. So here's how I handle it in brief. Like, I just listed a Burberry jacket. So what I did was I went online and I found a bunch of articles and videos on how to authenticate Burberry. And then I looked at my jacket very critically and was like, okay, I think it's authentic. So then in my listing, I put the signs of authentication. But I'm not an authentication service. I can't do a certificate, but that's the way I kind of do it. But I've never had like a Fendi. But what do you guys think about that? Anyone else have thoughts? All right, I'm way up here, but I might have to go back down. Creative Jess Reviews says, I had fear, but if you have the right friend, you can overcome fear. It's a process and learning experience. Once the fear leaves, the sky is the limit, says a friend. So I learned a great deal. Yeah. Oh, Jojo, were you saying you want to model clothes? Like, hey, Lindsay. Lindsay's Posh Loft. Now, she's a great person to ask. She uses real authentication. When I looked into that, real authentication, it was like 20 or 25 bucks. And you take very detailed pictures of your item and you send it in. And then they'll let you know if it's authentic or not, but they won't. Last I checked, they won't let you know why, like, because that's like their business. And Lindsay sells a lot of higher dollar items. So she's a really great resource there. Zoe says, Mercari does authentication that isn't very expensive. That's cool. Like on Poshmark, if you sell something, I think this is still true, correct me if I'm wrong. On Poshmark, if you sell something that is $500 or more, it first goes to Poshmark. They authenticate it and then move it along. So that might be a tip. You could try selling it on Posh and putting it for more than $500, and then they would do it. New England Betty Boop says, the quality on Teespring isn't great, Holly. Oh, is that a name of a thing? Someone message me anything you know about this, because I think it'd be fun to get a Friday shirt and some other stuff. I just thought it would be fun. Brandy said, what's holding me back is I worry what others think too much, and I worry about not being able to make it with just that income. However, I have more side hustles than just reselling. Yeah, so she's talking about maybe going like full time. And I think those are legitimate questions, Brandy. I would never tell someone, hey, just go quit your job and resell full time, because that's a big risk if you are relying on reselling as your income, because it's hard. It's hard to make a full-time income. Once you take away fees and all that, I would be nervous myself to just do reselling. It's totally doable, but it's a lot of work. And I like my reselling business. And if I relied on it, I think I'd be more upset about certain things like returns. And I'd be like, oh, how many sales did I make? And so what I would say is, before you quit a real job with a paycheck, a dependable paycheck or something, make sure you got to a point where you can make the money you need. You know what I mean? Like, okay, don't leave until you can make what you need to make, at least to get by, and then grow from there. Does that make sense? Barbara says, I found a new Goodwill store called Good Buys. Everything is under $2. I'm going tomorrow for the first time. I'll let you know what it's like. Oh my God, I'm dying to know what it's like, Barbara. I love living in California, and because I'm near San Francisco and I live in a very affluent area, Sonoma County, the wine country. So the thrifting here is usually really good. It's not like some people say, I only find mall brands, and that's not true for me. I find really great stuff, but it's expensive. Like $2? No, I can't get anything for $2. Like, I don't know what I could get for $2. Like, I don't have an option like that. So that's awesome. Okay. Let's see what else is cooking in the chat. Mo said, we have one Goodwill outlet, but it's not worth it. Nothing worth sourcing. Sometimes you have to go, and maybe you've already done this, but like with my bins, if I just went once, I'd be like, this place is awful, and I wouldn't go back. But you do have to kind of go, because every day is radically different. Like, I've been to the bins where I'm like, come home with like just a bag, nothing much. And then I've been where I fill up my cart with so much good stuff, have to go out to the car, unload, and come back in. Like, it's every day is not equal. Alicia says, our shoes used to be fixed price. I'm so glad it's all weight now. That day I forgot a bag. The shoes used to be fixed. Oh, I see what you're saying. Now it's all weight. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Zoe says, Poshmark authenticates everything $500 or more. And so far, they have been great. Greenlit all of my sales. They have reviewed. Okay, so you've used it. So you've sold stuff for over $500. Where's James? Let's see. I don't know what he's saying. Zazzle is good, but I am like, absolutely, the word Zazzle is like really great. Like, I want to use that word. Hi, Heidi. Restyle Secrets made it. Lori Jean says, athletic shoes are really the only good thing to source at TJ Maxx or Ross. Oh, that's good to know. Or beauty products. See, these are great tips. If you want to learn more about retail arbitrage, someone like Lori's saying she does really well with athletic shoes and beauty products. It's time consuming at first, comping and just learning the brands, but then it's easy peasy. And that's a really good point. Like, you do the research, then next time you go, it might be easier, Lindsay says, Macari charges $5 for authentication. However, they don't do all items. They wouldn't do men's wallets last time I tried. I know they do purses, though. I would love that for purses, but do I have anything? I have a few things that I'm sitting on that I now think are not legit. Like, I got the most gorgeous Hermes wallet. It's genuine leather for sure. It's gorgeous. But what I learned is that they make really, really good fakes. In fact, when I looked into authenticating it, they charge $5 more for that brand because the fakes have gotten so good. And I don't want to sell anything like that. So I'm assuming mine is a really good fake. And James, remind us again, but it's like, you're not allowed. It's illegal or something to sell a fake. I was hoping I could say, really great fake Hermes wallet, gorgeous color, genuine leather, but it's fake. But I guess you can't sell things like that. Has anyone ever run into any trouble with that? So Fashion Cat says she's going to try real authentication. I think it's like $20. So it'd be worth it to learn. Holly at Hunter Ryan. Sunday, James is going to be with me to premiere my new weekly haul from Money Mountain and Weekly Avalanche Report. Maybe tag me on Instagram or something. Are you going to do a thumbnail? I'll try and, when is it? Sunday. What am I doing Sunday? Yeah, send me like if you post it on Instagram, tag me or whatever. I want to come support you guys if I can 100%. Alana says Goodbyes is related to Goodwill, isn't it? Alicia at Married Life, Quemby, I would love to thrift in California just to find different brands, but I would die every time I see the prices. I know. I love watching Alicia's channel because she'll be like, I got this for $2. I got this for $1. And I'm like, oh my God. Alicia, are you ever going to do a live sale again? That was super fun. She once did a live sale on YouTube, and that was so fun. Okay, here we go. I hope I don't say your name wrong. Is it Myra? I'm too picky with what I source. It takes me too much time to find items because of how picky I am. Well, you might just have a different business model. Like, do you sell more high-end designer stuff? Maybe you don't sell as much, but you sell higher dollar. I'm more of a quick flipper. I sell things for like 12, 13, 14, 20 bucks. You know what I mean? Oh, it's going so fast. It's already 5:46. Is that you, babe? Are you home? Oh, hi, babe. PD's home. Do you have pizzas? I'm on my live. Okay, I'll be done in like 10 minutes. Alyssa Ann is here. Did you ever get clarification on the Rent the Runway partnership with Thredup? Barbara Babash was here talking about it last week, I believe, and I've heard it's pretty good stuff. So someone remind us. Good question, Alyssa. Alyssa, tell us a little bit about you. Where are you selling? What's your deal? Welcome to our live chat. We're here every Friday. Most of the people you see here tonight show up every week, and you can really make some great friends and great contacts. And Melissa's saying, destroy them, destroy the fakes. I have a pile of fakes. Maybe I should do a video on it. I have what I think are fakes. I've got, I think, but I never finished my research. That Supreme sweatshirt is probably fake. I've got a fake, I think, Moschino. Is that how you say it? Moschino. I've got a bunch of fakes that I got in like mystery boxes. And I don't know what to do with them either. James, so glad I got to hang out with you on our Monday Valentine's Day live. That was so fun. Yes, it's a violation of their copyright or patent or whatever it's called. Yeah, so you can't sell a fake. Eclectic Ginger, I work at the Goodwill bins. Oh my gosh. I should have you on sometime. Wouldn't that be a great video? Like behind the scenes of the Goodwill bins. I bet you've seen so much. What are your bins like? Alana's saying, don't destroy them. Fashion Cat says, maybe we can have a fake brand swap one day. Like, some people don't mind fakes. Like, look at all the women I see every day when I go to the supermarket with fake Louis Vuittons. Like, I know these women did not spend $3,000 on that bag. And, I mean, people are okay with fakes. I wish we could sell. Why couldn't, I know that it's against the laws. I get it. I'm not going to mess with that. But why couldn't we say, if we're explicit and say this is absolutely fake, do you want a fake bag? I don't know. I'm sure there's so much I don't understand. Kelly Schaffner says, my dream job. That would be so much fun. Kelly, you wouldn't really want to work at the bins, would you? It's one thing to go. Kelly Schaffner, we got to hook up about our continued collab. I really appreciate Kelly and her channel. Alyssa Ann, this is her on Poshmark. Tiny little closet with mostly leggings, but I bet you're making a ton of money on leggings. I live in leggings. I put on this nice J. Crew ruffle blouse for you, but I'm wearing leggings. My whole life right now, quarantine life, is leggings and a decent top. I don't think I'm alone. Deborah Anderson says, yes, we need to see behind the scenes at the Goodwill bins. Fashion Cat says, I see people with fakes all the time. I know, me too. Wait, where'd it go? Alicia says, Kelly, we couldn't work there. We would get fired for shopping on the clock. It's so true. Sarah Lee Coleman says, in Europe, they're extremely strict about fakes. It costs millions of dollars to create a couture brand. And I do respect that. I mean, all this aside, I do respect that. Melissa's wearing jeans every day. Maybe I don't have the right jeans because I swear I'm like Ginger here. I never want to wear real pants again. I'm so used to leggings. I know, like, I used to wear jeans for work, nice jeans. When I was a therapist, I'd wear like a nice dark skinny jean and a blouse. I don't even want to try and put those jeans on because I know it's going to be like constricting everywhere. All the, like, I just put my leggings on and I pretend nothing's happening. Like, I haven't gained any weight over quarantine, I'm sure. Oh my God, I love it. You guys are so much fun. Let's see. Eclectic Ginger says, I'm in Florida. We have a bunch from Florida. Let us know if you are here from Florida in the chat. Alana says, see, if you have friends that want the bags, it's a shame to destroy anything. Yeah, like we could maybe put them out and be like, hey, I can't sell these. Does anyone want them? Or maybe you could sell it. This is probably still illegal, but you wouldn't get into trouble with like you could sell it on your own, and just PayPal an invoice to somebody. So Alyssa says, oh, hi, I've been here before, but never live. I just sell part-time. I'm a part-timer too. I'm so glad you joined us live. I hope you get addicted and come every Friday like the rest of us. Mo said, I have a Taub purse that I don't know if it's fake or real. So I would say step one is go online and just type into Google how to authenticate a Taub's purse. And there's so much good info. Like with the Burberry jacket that I did, there are people that are showing you detailed pictures of every snap. They tell you what the name brand on the hardware is. They tell you how the lettering is. You can get a ton of information. So you might rule it out right there. Like you might be like, oh, this is fake. It doesn't match. And then if you're still not sure, well, then maybe pay the $20. So, yeah. All right, my friends. Lori Jean says, beauty products on eBay. And I would list shoes on both Posh and eBay. Ginger says, when I think of the word Zazzle, I think of Sheldon Cooper's cat, Zazzles. I do not even know what that is. I do have a Bins nearby, but it's been closed for all of 2020 due to the pandemic. I don't know when it's going to open again, and I will get back there. That's my commitment to you guys when it opens again. Hey, Valerie G. Great to see you. I'm glad you joined us. It's just like not as pleasant thrifting experience. And for me, because I was working full-time as a psychotherapist, I would go on my lunch break to a thrift store. And I just don't think I could drive over to the Bins, do that digging and dirtiness, and then go back to work like a little bit later. So I have to find a new system for when they do open. But I will go back and I will try and get you guys footage because I want you guys to validate me and be like, wow, your Bins is rough. Like, I understand why you don't love going there, but you cannot beat the cost of goods. And my cost of goods are high. Even on mystery boxes, my cost of goods are high, and that's a limitation of my business. If I want to make more money, I need to keep my cost of goods low. So I do struggle with keeping my cost of goods low, because it's expensive here. Yeah. What else is going on? You guys are all chatting amongst yourselves. Alyssa says, Outer Banks, North Carolina. Thrifting is not great here, and the closest Bins is like 2 hours away. The closest Target is the next state. Yeah. Some people make a day of going to the Bins. So they go all day. And it's sometimes worth it. I know people that have stayed over in a hotel to go to the Bins, and they just go 2 days in a row and they fill up their vehicle. And it is worth it for low cost of goods. You know what I mean? I would think so. Brittany says, I'm definitely addicted to coming every Friday. I'm so glad we met, Brittany, because we've only come across each other in the last, couple of months. And now I get to follow you, and it's really awesome. Oh, wait, your name's not Ginger? Eclectic Ginger, my name is Christina. Oh my God, remind me. I really try and learn the names, and it's hard. Barbara says, you can't mail the fakes. It's a federal crime. Oh, gosh darn it. If one of you wants my faker maze, I might just have to break the law and send it to you. There are a lot of, yeah. Anyway, Lisette says, I live in Nike leggings. You look so good in them too, because you go to the gym all the time and you're fit. So yeah, that makes sense for you. Fashion Cat says, I'm wearing matching sweatshirt and tops. I like the Free People beach knit sets. Oh yeah, I love everything Free People. The Free People movement stuff, it's so expensive, but I really like that. Oh, I love Deborah. You guys are so funny. Leggings would be a step up for me. I've been in PJ bottoms for the past 2 days. Well, you're on some little break. Sounds like you're giving yourself a little breaky break. But I will admit that I wear my leggings every day, and most of the time my hair is in a bun. I don't have makeup, but I'm so thankful that I have to make YouTube videos or choose to or want to, because then I put makeup on and I put a top on and I do feel better. For me personally, if I'm in the leggings and the messiness for too long, I start to feel not as motivated, not as energetic. So it does feel good to pull yourself together sometime. And if you feel like you are slipping into a slump, anyone here, that is funny to say. Are you slipping into a slump? If you feel like you're maybe getting a little depressed because you're not going out much and the weather stinks and you're in your pajamas or in your leggings too much and you're not like, if you fear that you're going in that direction, I suggest jump in the shower, put a little bit of lipstick on, take a little walk in your neighborhood, put on something else, because I do think it can affect your mood. All right, friends, I'm going to finish up because my babe is home and he stopped and got the special pizza. Married Life says, I have fake Hermes scarf that feels like silk. It's amazing, but definitely fake. And I just look at it. Yeah, I know. Maybe you can wear it. You know what I mean? All right, friends, I love you all. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm so glad you came. And my video on Sunday is a Thredup unboxing that was really good. So I hope you'll watch it. When you close out the window, please hit the like, maybe even leave a little comment. That helps me out. And I would love your support on the channel. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you so much. And I will see you soon.